The objectives for this group project are as follows. First was to define and explain the policy. By doing so, we explored the history, progression, and the influential factors. Next was to look at the implementation of the policy. Who conducts this policy? Who's benefiting? And what are the eligibility requirements? After that, we examined the impact of the policy over time. Is this policy benefiting the well-being of its recipients? And lastly, we provided recommendations for the policy.
Alright, my name's Brandon. I'll be working with you guys. So I have some questions for you. So how many adults live in your household?
Right now we have 3 adults.
And how many children do you have?
3.
And is anyone older than 60?
Yes, my mother is.
Okay. And anyone pregnant?
Yes, I am actually.
Okay. Anyone have a disability?
Yeah, my mother does.
And what's she have?
Chronic depression.
Okay. How much is your rent?
Around $8.75 a month.
And what is the total amount of money earned a month?
We would say about $1,000.
And do you have any heating or cooling expenses?
No, we don't.
And you have a full-time job?
I work full-time at Goodwill.
Okay.
And I am a full-time cook at McDonald's.
Alright, so if you guys fill out this application, we'll give you a call in a couple of days.
All right, that sounds great.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. So much paperwork.
It is a lot. You can do it.
What is SNAP? SNAP stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It's commonly referred to as food stamps or vision.
Social problems that led the policy. Poverty. Hunger. Recession. History of the policy. SNAP was first introduced during the Great Depression. Maple McFiggin of Rochester, New York was the first recipient. It was revived in the 1960s. Definition of the policy. Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program eliminates hunger in the nation by providing eligibility for low-income households to purchase food stamps. Policy objectives. Helps Americans afford a nutritional adequate diet in a typical month. Safety net against malnutrition and hunger. Helps families, millions of them, seniors, people with disabilities, and low-wage Americans who cannot afford access to enough food.
Hello?
Hi, Mike. This is Janine from the Department of Transitional Assistance, and I'm just calling to let you know that you qualified for food stamps.
Oh man, that is fantastic. Thank you.
No problem. And if you can come in this week sometime and come show your ID, and we'll give you those food stamps.
That would be great.
All right. See you soon.
All right, thank you. All right, bye. SNAP is administered federally by the USDA. In Kansas, it is regulated and distributed by the Department for Children and Families, or the DCF. The federal government retains the costs of the SNAP benefits themselves, while the state governments retain the costs for benefit distribution and determining eligibility. In order to be eligible for SNAP benefits, you must meet certain requirements related to the number of members in your household, age and disability status, income and financial resources, and work status of members in your household. SNAP guidelines ensure that benefits are available to all peoples meeting certain eligibility criteria so that only those who are in need of outside assistance receive benefits. Federal guidelines dictate that a household may not have more than $2,000 in countable resources unless there is at least one person living in that household that is age 60 or older and/or disabled to be eligible for SNAP benefits. To be eligible, all households must also meet particular gross income and net income limits that vary depending on household size. For a list of these limits, visit the USDA website. Able-bodied adults without dependents that are between the ages of 18 and 50 generally can only receive SNAP benefits for 3 months within a 36-month period if they are not working, or they must participate in a work fair or employment training program. For a full list of eligibility criterion, please visit the USDA website. The current poverty level in Kansas is 17% of the population. Kansas guidelines and eligibility criteria are the same as federal. They do not have any eligibility requirements outside of what is mandated by the federal government or the USDA. There is an extensive list of programs in Kansas whose primary goal is to lift people out of poverty. However, SNAP is still the fastest acting and most available program for people in need of assistance. Hey, I got a call from Janine. She's told me to come in to get my food stamp card.
Yeah, I got your vision card right here. So here's this. And also you cannot use it to buy hot foods, anything that says supplemental facts or cigarettes, alcohol, or lottery tickets. And if you have any additional questions, here is more information for you.
All right, that sounds great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Take your hand.
Thank you.
Positive impact of the policy. SNAP participants help stimulate the economy. The USDA estimates that for every $5 in SNAP benefits given out, $9 in economic activity is generated. SNAP helps lift people out of poverty. The Census Bureau indicates that SNAP will lift 3.9 million Americans, including 1.7 children, out of poverty. Food security is also increasing within the households of the participants. SNAP creates a national safety net for low-income families by their nationwide standard of eligibility and benefits. The initiative provides federal funding to states in the form of grants to help SNAP participants obtain jobs that will reduce their need for SNAP assistance. SNAP also promotes healthy habits and to choose a physical active lifestyle. The SNAP nutrition education, SNAP ED, is to help improve healthy food choices within the limited budget and help choose a physical active lifestyle.
Yeah. I just wondering if I could get like $20. Ran out of cigarettes and beer, and I don't have for like a week until I get more money on my vision card. So yeah, I was just wondering if I could give you like $40 in food and you give me $20. $20? Yeah.
There's 20 right here, actually.
Thanks, man.
See, got the card?
Yeah, we can, let's go buy you some food then, right now. Yeah.
Negative impact of the policy. SNAP trafficking. Trafficking is the sale of SNAP benefits for cash. About 1 cent of every SNAP benefit dollar is trafficked. Its side effects. There is a little correlation between participants using the SNAP program and obesity, but in recent studies, women show the only correlation between participating in SNAP and obesity. Women in a 1 or 2 year period resulted in an increase in the likelihood of being obese by 2 to 5%. This is equal to a gain in body mass index of 0.5%, about 3 pounds. Long-term participation in SNAP for these women correspond to a 4.5 to 10% increase in the probability of being obese.
Hello. I was wondering if I could get $10 in cash benefits on my vision card.
Oh, okay. I'll just have you slide your card right there.
All right.
All righty. There's $10 for you.
All right, thank you. I was wondering if I could get a pack of cigarettes, please.
Cigarettes? Alright. Alright. Thank you.
Good to go?
Yep, you're good to go.
All right,
Thanks.
thank
Have a
you.
good lunch.
You too. Disclaimer. This portrayal of a SNAP benefits recipient is just an example to demonstrate the misuse of benefits. This portrayal does not, by any means, encompass SNAP benefits recipients.
Conclusion. SNAP food stamps is the most important anti-hunger program available in our nation today. It has provided the necessities for low-income Americans to afford nutritionally adequate diet in a month's time. The food stamp program was established as a safety net against hunger and malnutrition for low-income American families. SNAP guidelines ensure that benefits are available to all who meet certain eligibility criteria so that only those who are in need of outside assistance receive the benefits. Recommendations. We believe that every employee at grocery stores and gas stations where SNAP benefits are available for use should be well informed of those who will try to cheat the system by using their cash back to buy cigarettes, alcohol, etc. A mandatory orientation should be held for every new employee at these businesses, giving further information on how the SNAP benefits actually work and its intended use. We suggest that SNAP users should be drug tested randomly on a monthly basis in order to receive their SNAP benefits, to ensure that SNAP users aren't abusing the system. We feel like the drug testing more frequently would help keep people clean and drug-free, therefore creating a more successful rate on proper use of the system. We believe classes providing basic nutritional, budgetary, and healthy living information should be required, in addition to the SNAP Ed program. This class would contain information on how to get the most out of SNAP benefits while budgeting other income and living a healthier and more physically active lifestyle. Should food stamps continue? We definitely think food stamps should continue. It is already a successful system that benefits millions of people. By applying the methods suggested, we feel that SNAP benefits could be more successful for the program and its recipients.
For the most up-to-date information, and to answer any questions you might have about eligibility or applying for SNAP benefits, the best thing that you can do is to contact your local SNAP office.